Guys, I think I know where Madeleine McCann went. I think I've solved it. You want me to show you? Of course. She's somewhere down there. No, I'm taking the piss. I want to show you how stupid this theory might be. Okay? There's this guy who makes videos on YouTube about stories. He goes, morbid facts, part 327. No, that's not a joke. That actually genuine. That's like that's the part he's up to. And I just went on there. I was pissing. I was having a piss. I was on my phone. It was on the side. And then I was on auto scroll. It goes up. Morbid facts, part 327. And they were talking about how, oh, here we go, Madeleine McCann was taken to Epstein Island. Oh, yeah, of course, buddy. Sure, that happened. Why would the English, what the fuck is their name? Maxwell something. I don't even know how you say half these words. Solicit? I don't know. She's like some government person, I think, aren't they? Why would she be in Portugal? I think we'd know if she was in Portugal. 2, what a fucking stupid thing. Okay, here's why. Here's where this little theory came up. So, there is this, police sketch from, like, the details of an eyewitness, like, multiple eyewitnesses. And there's many made, of course, because there's a fucking hotel in Portugal during the summer, I think, so, you know, there's going to be quite a lot of people there. And one of them, near the scene, I guess, was this Maxwell woman who was, like, really close with Jeffrey Epstein. Of course, I don't know her name, you guys will probably know it. It's like some weird Portuguese name, funnily enough. It's like Maxwell. And she, there's like this sketch. To be fair, it does look like her. There's a good comparison on there, and I probably have a screenshot of it, so I might put it on there. I don't know. But yeah, people are now saying that she was stolen and taken to Epstein Island. Look, I know Epstein was a little bit of a weird guy. I've been talking about Epstein quite a lot recently, but this is because it fascinates me with the weird shit that people come up with in their heads. I mean, I'm just basing this off, I'm just denying it because of the stupidity. It just sounds so ridiculous. It sounds redonkulous, actually. But if that's true, I mean, that's like a breakthrough. That's why she's never been found. Because there's security guards everywhere on that fucking island. Anyway, yeah, apparently, maybe he did some human trafficking. He like minors, didn't he? I don't know. So, I really don't. I don't know. I don't think so. I really don't think so. I really highly doubt that. If that's true, that'll be funny as hell. I'm not even gonna lie. I know she's probably dead. It's like, how long? This happened in 2003. Everything happens in 2003, though. So it's been 23 years. Look, I don't think she's alive. Oh well. Maybe MJ stole her, because he was on there in 2003. Maybe that's going to be a new theory. Anyway, I want to talk about, when I was like searching this up, because I was like thinking, anyone else think of this? Because I've literally heard no one else say it except from him. He's like, this theory's going around. Bro, I'm pretty sure that would have been like a huge thing on like Twitter. And I've been on Twitter a lot because of the MJ stuff I talked about. Apparently not. That's just like, I think he might be schizophrenic. I don't know. But it does look familiar. I'll give him that. Either way, good theory, I guess. But the thing I want to talk about now is maybe, I know I've screenshot this. And talk about Madeleine McCann. there's this Polish woman who, Madeleine McCann was British, by the way. She was on holiday in Portugal. So, no, she's not a foreigner. She is British. She is from here, the land of the free. That's America. But look, see. There's this woman on TikTok called I Am Madeleine McCann. You know, do you guys know how to spell McCann? Because if you were called Madeleine, I'm pretty sure most people know how to spell their names. If not, that's a bit weird. Maybe they're dyslexic, I don't know. From my research, she's probably mentally ill. Dyslexic and mentally ill are the same thing. But I know that's frequently, I think that's just Asperger's? I don't know, that's just off the top of my head. But look, that's nothing to do with it. She spells her TikTok username, well, I'm going off, I haven't actually checked this myself, so I might not be the reliable source, but I saw this on ITV for a few years ago. I am Madeleine, McCann. Now, if you have heard about pop culture, you would probably know how to spell Madeleine McCann. It's not a very hard name. It's not a very hard name to spell. Can't speak. Madeleine, McCann. Madeleine McCann. I might have gotten that wrong. It's probably not even a double C. But I don't know, maybe the name didn't fit into a tag? I don't know. Why, maybe just call yourself Madeleine McCann. Why do you have to state that you are Madeleine McCann? I don't know. She was like crying and shit on the video. Turns out she did a DNA test. Oh look, she's Polish. Anyway, I don't really care about that. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care about the Madeleine McCann case. It's not been something that's really freaked me out. I just think it's really stupid how the parents who like kind of obviously did it, in my opinion, just left their what was it, 3 or 4, 5, something like that. Like, your very young daughter who isn't supposed to be left on her own, in a random hotel they've probably just went to for the first. Okay, there's another spit. Why would you leave your kid, who is very vulnerable to weirdos and very young, to be left on their own in a random hotel you went to for the first time in Portugal? Portugal? Si, Portugal. That's French. Si, Portugal. What the fuck? Bro, I'm pretty sure they have some decently high crime rates in Portugal. I don't know about you, that's just something I remember seeing once. And you gotta trust me because I'm a reliable source. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of stupid anyway. Why would you do that? It's definitely the parents' fault. They're to blame. Anyway, you can't really argue about that. Why would you leave? And it wasn't even just her, it's a few other people as well. But why would you leave your daughter? Or why would you just leave a bunch of your young sisters or brothers or children or whatever they were, including Madeleine McCann, in a random bedroom? Bro, it's just so stupid. Oh, come on. I've heard things that the dad was part of like some cult. The Red Shoe Club. Well, first of all, what a retarded name. Yeah, I'm part of the I'm part of the Black Blazer Club. I'm part of the KKK actually, the Cool Kids Club. You know, I love the Cool Kids. Oh, my hand's in the way. Yeah, I'm part of the Cool Kids Club, guys. Anyway, if you're gonna trust some guy who's a dad and left the kid on their own in a hotel, they're part of a cult, I don't think it's gonna be it's not gonna end well. It's not gonna go very well. Especially in Portugal. Portugal is debatably a little bit of an unsafe country compared to your home country. And yeah. So fuck it, it's not funny anymore. Okay. Anyway. If you guys have any theories, apart from I know she's buried in my garden, but like I just want to state that it's a joke. I'm 14. I wasn't even alive. So I hope this is a dark humor, okay? I'm sorry, Kisam. But look, if you guys know where she is, tell me. You know? And I'm allowed to make this video. I really hope I can title this what it is without getting, like, warned again, because I got age restricted yesterday. But, guys, if you know where Madeleine McCann is, you know, I know people could joke about that other guy that went missing in 2024 or whatever it was, 2023. I don't. What was his name? He was also abroad, like in Spain or something, and he fell off a cliff or some shit. I don't know. It'll come to my head afterwards. But yeah. If you guys know where Madeleine McCann is, tell me, because on TikTok a lot of people are finding him in a tissue box. So maybe Madeleine McCann's in the plant pot. I'll never know. I don't really care. If she's in my plant pot, she can climb the fuck out. I bet I think she's a bit too big for the plant pot now. Anyway. Oh well. I think Madeleine McCann will be 90... No, not anymore. The video's outdated. That's what the video said. But it's probably in her 20s now. So yeah, I think she'd be quite unrecognisable anyway. If you were part of something so big, I'd probably want to be kept out of it anyway. So this is just a pointless case, and I don't know why they keep keeping it open. Oh, but if they've shut it again, that's a bit stupid too. Why is there a hose there? I love myself some hose. Oh. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye. ...2007. She was born in 2003. Okay, I'm going back outside without my shoes on. Oh, that's my house. Yeah. Yep. And without my blazer on. Because I just need to get this filmed. What the fuck? Now. Okay, there was recently in the new... Oh, okay. Recently in the new Epstein file release. There was a girl, Prince Andrew was in it. There was a picture of Prince Andrew with this girl laying on the floor, probably dead. I don't know. Apparently, this was just one search, just one video. Apparently, he was with Madeleine McCann. Okay. No. I don't know when them pictures were taken. Okay. But I'm just saying, that isn't Madeleine McCann. That might be the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Like what? No, it's not Madeleine McCann. That is just a random prostitute. Not. Ooh, I can't say that. Ooh. That's just a random woman that was on there. Look, I don't. And now apparently there's like reports of that Maxwell guy woman with Madeleine McCann in England and in the files in 2009. That doesn't even make sense. And by the way, I just found out, I think the Portugal trip was a birthday trip for Madeleine because it was like a few days before her birthday. I'm pretty sure. I think it said she was born on like the 13th or the 7th of May. And I think she went missing on the 3rd. Oh no. But anyway. Yeah. I corrected myself, it was 2007. So, I mean, the timeline would make a bit more sense if it was 2009, she was seen with her. I don't know. I don't really believe it. I found it kind of funny, so here it is. But apparently, yeah, Prince Andrew also has Madeleine McCann. Maybe Trump has Madeleine McCann. Maybe Jason Derulo has Madeleine McCann, I don't know. Anyone can have Madeleine McCann. Anyway. That police sketch is like a 3D model. That is creepy as hell, by the way. I just saw the full thing. Every day I saw not a crip. I hope I didn't. A cropped version of it. And I also saw blood. Oh wait. We're in the Bloods and the Crips type. But yeah, I don't know. the picture is creepy. Most fleet sketches are weird as hell. They're really unsettling because they're rubbish. They need to hire really good, detailed drawers like the ones in court. Anyway, again, I don't know where Madeleine McCann is. Do you guys know where Madeleine McCann is? Because I don't. It's at hometown. Oh.